We'll call the Delaware County Commissioners meeting of Monday, August the 16th, 2021, 9 o'clock. Stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mark. We're having a little conference today with Commissioner King, who's visiting us, doing some training out of town. So this is the first. So Steve, if you do the roll call first, please.
Mr. Henry.
Here.
Ms. Riggin.
Present.
Mr. King.
Here.
Mr. Rett.
Here.
And Mark was saying it's about a 5-10 minutes delay, second delay. So we have a table business. I believe we're gonna leave that on. Marta?
Marta Moody with the Plan Commission Office, and this is an ordinance that is amending the fees in the county code for various items as set forth in the revised ordinance. And this deals with solar farms, solar installations, floodplain development. And I had mentioned a couple of meetings ago that you might want to think about putting a cap on the solar farm fees. I did make a change that sort of did a graduated fee scale for solar farms. But if you wanted to consider a cap, I would suggest 200,000.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
So we need to have that corrected then.
If you want to approve it with the maximum of 200,000, I can go make that change, bring it back up, and then you can sign it.
I'll make a motion, we remove it from the table.
Second.
second
Same second. Roll call.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Riggin.
Yes.
Mr. King.
it. Yes.
Okay.
Has this been introduced already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I'll make a motion that we approve the ordinance with the amended cap of $200,000.
I'll second it.
Roll call.
Ms. Riggin.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Carries.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Marta. You'll bring that up today or
Yeah.
before we leave? Okay, very good. Okay. Approval of minutes of the August 2nd and the special meeting the 12th.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes from the August 2nd Commissioner meeting and then the August 12th special meeting.
I'll second it.
Roll call.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Riggin.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, contracts and agreements. Miss Ashton,
Good morning. My name is Kathy Van Ice, and I'm from Ashton Land Surveyor at 325 West Washington Street here in Muncie, Indiana. I'm bringing before you the Markley plat or Markley subdivision. It's another one-lot subdivision in Eaton. It's on Eaton Albany Pike. We need to dedicate the road right-of-way on the north end of this lot. It's already been through the plat meeting and approval. This is one more step that I need to take care of on that.
you want to go ahead and give us the Jones? We could lump them
Yes,
together?
please. I'd also like to introduce or talk to you about the Jones plat, Jones subdivision. This parcel of land is three lots. It's on the corner of what would be Royerton Road, or known as 500 North, County Road 500 North, and Wheeling Pike. We need to dedicate the road right-of-way for both roads on there. And it is also, again, we've already gone through the plat committee meeting and have approval, so we're just dedicating the streets.
I make a motion, we approve both requests.
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. The Medbill Corporation Service. Ashley's here, I believe.
Mike Ashley, Delaware County EMS. We're just seeking approval of renewing our contract with MedBill for billing services. There was no increase in their percentage. It's at 5.65%. And it's a three-year contract that was due this year, or to renew this year.
I make a motion, we approve the agreement with MedBill.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Emily Anderson, Court Administrator, and I have Chief Probation Officer Jeff Hansard. We have approached Atlas Collections to collect fees for the probation department. These are fees that we cannot locate the probationers. They have no current address with the office, and so we presented this to the Board of Judges, and they agreed to everything except for the early out option. So it's just basic collection. We give Atlas the fees that are owed, and then they put a 30% on top of that. And as they collect, so say they get $100 payment, then we get 30%, or we get 70% of that, and they get 30%. So as they collect, we both get fees in. But we are having a really hard time. How much money is out there?
Yeah, so these are fees for folks that are no longer on probation, so they're past their term of supervision. They leave supervision owing either probation fees, court cost, and or restitution. Altogether, there's approximately $250,000 out there in those three categories. So this is our attempt to recover some of those monies that are owed. Obviously, from the probation's perspective, we want to collect as much fees as we can, court costs, and then collecting restitution actually is more of a getting justice for victims as well. So we just don't have the capacity staffing wise. We've lost 50% of our support and secretarial staff over the past 10 years due to budgetary reasons. So we are looking to basically outsource that process to Atlas Collections.
Sounds like a good idea.
I make a motion, we approve the agreement with Atlas Collections.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Chief Stanley.
Jeff Stanley, Chief Deputy Sheriff's Office. Our property room manager, he is looking to seek out a grant for a portable incinerator. Since we don't have access to one now at the new facility, we've got some drugs that we need to get rid of, and we believe that we found one that we may be able to purchase. We can try to get a grant to make that happen.
It's your pleasure.
Make a motion. You say you're going to get a grant?
We're gonna try to get this grant. Yeah, I believe for the purchase, it's about $5,000. So we're gonna see if we can get the grant to pay for it.
I'll make a motion, we approve that.
I'll second it.
Is it state or federal?
That I don't know.
Just be sure to keep us posted on that one.
Yep.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, second reading of the ordinance 2021-026.
I think that John is still working with Angie and Tommy. They have some questions about this ordinance. I'd like to table it until the next meeting.
Okay.
I'll second that, Shannon.
Roll call.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Okay. Resolution 2021-021. Is that the Brad's here?
Good morning, Commissioners. Brad Bookout with Delaware County Economic Development. This resolution is a resolution approving the issuance of bonds. It's specifically for the refinancing of bonds to save the county money. There is no new additional proceeds. This is related to the Park 1 industrial area, saving the county approximately $170-some thousand by refinancing with better rates. So this is initiated by the Delaware County Redevelopment Commission. So I appreciate your support today and tidy up these loose ends.
Motion to approve resolution 2021-021.
I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
And then resolution 2021-029.
Yes, Commissioners, this is a resolution in cooperation to undertake an economic development project to improve County Road 600 West between State Road 32 and Indiana 67. This would be for some preliminary engineering work to start out with to see improvements to that road. So this is in cooperation with the town of Yorktown. It would be paid for through County Redevelopment Commission funding.
I make a motion, we approve the resolution.
I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. That is a traveled road, that's for sure. Heavy. Okay, now we have department heads, EMS surplus items.
Mr. Ashley?
We're just seeking to place 3 ambulances into surplus, a van ambulance and 2 old box trucks that we no longer use, and we're going to use those for potentially trade-in value towards a re-chassis of a new ambulance with the Braun Ambulance Corporation.
They're taking all 3.
Yep.
I'll make a motion, we approve the surplus request for EMS.
I'll second it.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. IT, Mr. Fluke.
Morning, Commissioners. What you have in front of you is a list of surplus equipment from the IT, from various departments. Our department also includes the old telephones that we replaced with the new system this last year. The majority of it is PCs and laptops, and the rest of it's mainly equipment that is broken and not used anymore. And I've got a company called Greenwave that will come in and pick all this equipment up and haul it all for us.
I'll make a motion, we approve.
I'll second it.
Roll call.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Jim, is there an agreement to this?
No, it's just, they're a recycling center
Uh,
and they're just picking it up. They pick it up for a lot of the Muncie schools and a lot of schools around this area. And so when they come up through to pick up stuff from the schools, they're going to stop by here and pick up all this equipment.
Roll call.
Already did, Ms.
Oh,
Reagan.
did we?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, payments of claims, $1,345,142.17.
I make a motion, we approve the claims.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Now it's time for the public, if anybody has any questions. Joe, was anything on Facebook today?
Actually,
you
I
on?
don't know, but I will find out.
Thank you.
Sherry, I don't see anything.
Okay, good.
Okay. Anybody here like to say anything? Entertain a motion for recess.
I make a motion, we recess.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Everybody stay safe. Safe travels.